Because you expecting a figure review to reviewing the Joytoy Space Wolves intercessor figure, in which kind of ticked off right now. So I guess this is the perfect time to review figure who freaking chainsaws impales melts the person, whoever freaking ticks him off. That kind of got a little too dark, but enough talk. That was some freaking Badland Chugs type stuff. Freaking enough talk. Okay, enough talk. Let's go and get to the review. First things first, we're gonna start off with sculpting, in which he looks pretty good. I love the dry brushing, in which if you don't know what dry brushing is, it is just someone takes a brush, like a dry brush, and just puts paint on it, like a little bit of paint, wipes it off on a towel, and starts going over the figure or whatever surface or whatever thing you're trying to paint. So that way it kind of looks weathered or looks like it has like little scratch marks on it. You can see some on his legs, a little bit on his arms. Let me go and try and zoom in. Some on his legs. See a lot more of it on the little back jetpack. And a little bit on a few other parts like his head. Besides that, that's really it for the dry brushing. Otherwise, the paint just looks great. I love the red that you have on this little, this little diamond type thing on his chest, along with the gold on his wings, and also the color of the eyes. All that looks amazing. Okay, after that, let's go and get into size comparisons. Here he is next to Core Class Optimus, Studio Series Bumblebee, Studio Series Megatron, and Siege Optimus. Okay, now let's go and start off with his articulation, which he has a pretty decent amount of. He has a dumbbell joint for his neck, which allows him to, if I move it a little bit, he can look up that far. Try and move that, look up that far, and look down that far. Not really that much. Okay, down that far. Can swivel full 360. Arms are on a hinge joint, which allows for a pretty good butterfly joint. And they're also on a hinge joint and also a soft ratchet. The ratchet allows it to move full 360, and the hinge joint lets it move out that much. A elbow swivel, or a swivel at the a bicep swivel. A double bend at the elbow. I guess at the bicep. No, it's the elbow. Try and move that out of the way. Double bend. And a dumbbell joint at the hands, which allows it to swivel for 360, move up and down, and side to side. His waist is on a ball joint, or on two, which allows it to crunch that much, or I guess crunch forward that much, and go back that far, or I guess arches back that far. His waist can swivel full 360. If you move that knife out of the way. His leg, thighs are on ball joints. Swivel full, actually you can't really go full 360, it kind of stops there. They can kick to the side, not that much. They can kick up that far. They can kick back, not that much. His legs are on double knee joints. He has double knee joints. And he also has a ball joint, or I guess a dumbbell joint, on his feet, which allow him to tilt down that far, tilt up that far. He also has a toe joint, which is pretty neat. In which, now we're gonna go and get into his accessories, in which he has a pretty decent amount, a pretty good amount. The first time in forever, in every single one of these reviews I've done, I've never had to put his accessories in a literal baggie. He comes with a pretty decent amount of accessories. I've never had done that with a figure before, or at least any figure I've reviewed on this channel. Or even just in general, no figure I've had to do that for. But yeah, let's go get to his accessories. He has a chain sword, which kind of goes into that thing I threw in earlier when he changed his enemies, which you just put into his hand. It's just soft rubber material, so you can just slide it in there like so. So you can get some pretty decent poses out of him with that. And you already have this trigger finger hand, which allows him to hold his boltar rifle, which is either a boltar or just a bolt rifle. I'm pretty sure it's a boltar, but I could be wrong. I haven't played Space Marines 2 in a good while. Sculpting on, I'm gonna take these out of his hands. The sculpting on both of the paint job on both of these look amazing. On the other side of the boltar rifle, you have the skull and the little golden wings, which look great. Everything is painted nicely, especially on the chainsword and the boltar rifle. Next, you have a boltar pistol, in which same thing for the other two. They are painted nicely. It's painted nicely, just fits into the trigger finger hand, like so. Looks pretty neat. He also has a holstered boltar rifle, which you can just peg in. It's on a ball joint. Just peg that in, like so. Which there's just a holster with nothing in it. It's just pegged on with a ball joint. Which you might want to be careful for because it's made out of rubber and it could break. Well, not rubber, but like flexible plastic, like rubbery flexible plastic. So you don't want to break it. He also comes with different sets of hands. He has 2 trigger fingers, in which I'm gonna pull out the other one. Like so. He just, for some reason, I don't know why mine came like this, but the holes that the hands like have, so they can actually fit into the ball joint, which is pretty big. They're too small. Like if you match this with the other one, it's too freaking small, and it's not because the hand's different. Here's another version of this same hand, and it's so freaking small. I don't know why they did that. So now I can really only use the ones he comes packaged in. Oh, it's this one. Oh, where did it go? No, I forgot which hand he had on. There we go. In which he also comes with 2 fisted hands, in which again, the ball peg is too small for it to actually fit into the hand. And that is not the last accessory he comes with. He does come with, it's been hiding in plain sight, a amazingly painted knife. Out of all the accessories he comes with, this is one of the best painted ones I have seen out of the lot. The gold hilt is amazing. It just looks great. The silver on the actual knife is great. And you might be careful because it actually is kind of sharp. I have not drawn blood, but I do not want to start today. But yeah, just plug it in, or not plug, you just slide it into the hand that he had before with the chainsaw, or I guess chainsword, like so. And plug it back in. And that's it for his accessories, and that's it for the review. If you guys liked it, please like, subscribe. And like I said, I'm trying to review more consistently. You know, I'm trying to start reviewing one figure review on Monday, every Monday, you know, Fortnite video or Marvel Rivals or whatever, Space Marines 2, Helldivers, maybe Helldivers this Friday, maybe, or probably Fortnite this Friday, or any other gaming video you guys like to see on Friday. But yeah, that's it for the review. If you guys liked it, please like, subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. King Studios signing off.